There's a little bit more about this truck project. Last video I was missing on cylinder number 3 and 4 was weak, and I solved that problem by first I opened up the valves. I figured it must be a broken valve spring or a weak valve spring, and it was actually really clean in there, but when I got the cover off there was a mud dauber nest in there on the valve cover, which didn't affect anything, but I cleaned that off, and it occurred to me, I wonder if they're in the intake manifold. And this was just about completely plugged up with mud daubers somehow. So I swapped the intake manifold. And now it runs pretty good. I haven't done much else to it. I threw a bunch of parts again. I put together some lamps that work. So now I got headlights. We're almost roadworthy now. I hook up the horn, and I'm going to stick this to the dash for a headlight switch. I just want to get it roadworthy so I can get a title. This was a $500 truck, and that's about to change, and it actually did change, and I'll explain more later. But I haven't started this in about 2 weeks, so we'll see if she'll start and go for a quick run if it does. Fuel gauge actually works in this truck. I got about a quarter tank. And we'll just go how to start a Model A again, 101. Fuel on. Retard the timing. I don't know that I've got the timing just right. I've been screwing around with it, but it's close. Ignition on. The throttle linkage is too long or too short, so it's way down, but it's really just barely got a little. And this carburetor wants plenty of fuel. Carburetor linkage fell apart. We'll fix that real quick. Because this is some kind of weird, I think they say it's a Marvin Schebler carburetor or something. It doesn't fit the linkage right. I think it's something Montgomery Ward sold. For a spin. Got a couple of spare motors over there. It runs pretty good. Kind of fast.
It is kind of fast.
Here's why this is no longer a $500 pickup truck. This, I picked up this cab a couple of weeks ago. So what appears to mostly be a 1930 pickup truck now is going to turn into a 1928. So at this point, I'll have close to 2,000 in the truck. But, and I have the correct radiator. It's already got 1928 fenders. So at the end of the day, I'm hoping this turns into a fairly nice 1928 Model A pickup, which the engine number and the frame number, which match, are for a 1928. So that's how this project is going to proceed. But for now, I just want to get it roadworthy. I want to get the title. And I'm not doing any professional wiring in this cab. I'm just going to get a title on it. And I have correct wiring harnesses and all the parts to make it a good 28. So that's the plan. And then I'll take this cab and stick it on that chassis and with a good radiator and sell it to somebody else for a fun Model A project. That's the plan. See if she'll start. Think she'll get us home? Flooded a little. It was getting way too much gas. It's because it's cold. That's all, folks.